Starting with the Bishop side, they've got a massive front row in Day, Carey and Smith. Smith, the biggest of the lot, known as Tamefuna to his mates. In the second row, keep an eye on Sam Mitchell, the robust lock forward, scored a hat-trick last week against Huguenot at the Weinberg Festival. De Silva, Bester and Abrams in the loose trio. Abrams, of course, part of that victorious Western Province Craven Week side last year. The halfbacks, Rowe, Roberts and McIntyre. Rowe Roberts, one of the SACS junior old boys in this side. In the midfield, we have a change with Smith moving into the inside centre position to join Hiernis. Out wide, Walensky shifts from centre to the wing to join Jacobs and Peterser. Peterser, of course, being the captain of the Bishop's first 15. Let's take a look at the host school SACS. Lonzi, Rausch and Duckett make up a somewhat smaller front row. Van Lingen and Van der Walt, well, they'll be the long men who will be looking to reign supreme in the line-out. Van Horsten, Binter and Hadzi Grigogu make up the loose forwards. Real tongue twisters in there for us commentators. Aronsa and Henning are the halfback pairing. Henning, of course, the skipper of the SACS side. Ibrahim and Dairam in the midfield. Keep an eye on these boys, both line breakers, great attacking players. Ibrahim also with the ability to slot in at fly half. Deary, Ralston and Sarlis make up the back three. Sarlis, a fantastic player, well accomplished with a very educated boot. Well, here we are at SACS for this encounter between SACS and Bishops, the oldest derby in the country. Jonathan Kaplan is the referee. We're about ready for kickoff here.
Well, I mean, it's a great day for rugby. The rain's cleared and the game has started.
Hiernis showing some good feet. Straight through. He's still going. One-on-one.
What?
Just brought down by Sarlis.
I believe that was perhaps Jacobs. Sends it out again. Far right.
Quick hands, it's a try. Brilliant stuff from Bishops.
Looks
a
like
wonderful counter-attacking move.
Looks like Smith being the try scorer there. Great hands, moved very fast. Started with the break by Jacobs, dancing around and cutting through most of the SACS team.
Extras are just a formality there for
Smith.
Looks like Smith, the inside centre. It's Bishop 7, SACS 0 here. 10 minutes played. It's most definitely they will answer on another good attacking opportunity here. Abrams off the back to Rowe Roberts. Oh, quick hands, and unfortunately looks like it's been knocked. No, play on, says the ref. No, there we go. It's a penalty. Coming back to the scrum, Rowe Roberts will take it again.
Sends it wide to the man we were talking about, I believe.
That is a try for JP Smith, the man they call Tamefuna.
Well, you know, got to say for the SACS guys, I don't think anyone at any age would want to be tackling 120 kilograms, because they'll be learning in science the pure inertia of him. With the force would be very hard to stop that close to the line. And Smith puts it over for the extra 2.
14 points to 0. It's the visitors, Bishops, out in front here against SACS.
The Bishop's pack is almost 100 kilograms heavier than the SACS pack, so it's going to be hard, especially in the conditions where you can slip. But
well secured at the line out there by Bishops. They've set a good maul going here, and it's come to ground. Roberts with a little snipe, just 5 meters short. Crashing up again. It looks like the hooker Carey. Mitchell.
Bus is full there.
He's over. What a try by the big man Sam Mitchell. Got a hat-trick last weekend against Huguenot and just using brute strength to get over there. And the big boy Sam Mitchell carrying 3 men on his back. Smith adds the extras. Bishops go out in front. 26 points to 0 here with 10 minutes left in the first half.
Nice support there from the SACS crowd. Lawrence feeds it, and
another free kick. It looks like he's got it blown him for a skew feed here. Rowe Roberts.
Unfortunate for the boys.
Bishops again just 5 meters short. Rowe Roberts looking for his big boys. There's JP Smith. Can he get it down? I think he has. It's another try. A brace for the big man, JP Smith. Bishops with their 5th try of the afternoon. 31-0 it is.
JP Smith, big man. If you look closer, you can see he's still very young. So this is going to be a kick. Looks like a bit of a chip, and unfortunately
just out to the right. So the scores stay 31-0 in favor of Bishops.
Once again, you can see Hadji Gregorio in the
He's got
in
it
the rucks a lot.
illegally, so
Yeah.
Jonathan Kaplan's got Hadzi Gregorio for offsides. Bishops again with a quick tap.
Mitchell with a nice run up there, but well tackled there by like Lonzi.
Again, Bishops,
And,
it's too easy.
Wow.
Is that a second? It is indeed. Sahad Abrams, well, that's another one for Bishops.
Yeah.
36-0.
That was a massive gap which opened up in which he charged. So the ball, space is starting to appear in the SACS defense.
36-0 out in front now.
Cornell just doesn't waste time.
And that is half-time, Anton. Well, what can you say about that? Bishops, 6 tries. SACS, nothing to show for it. It's 38-0 at the half. An unbelievable first 35 minutes of schoolboy rugby.
Well, guys, it's been quite a dominant performance by Bishops in the first half. Here, I'm in the Bishops corner now with some of the schoolboys guys. A good performance. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it was a great performance today. We're giving them a big thumping.
And can you tell me some players to watch out for in the second half?
Saud, JP, the big prop, grade 10. Cornell, yeah. Our captain, Gerard Peterson, Sam Mitchell, the big lock, and Keenan Jacobs.
Okay, guys, before we go back to Warwick and Anton, just tell me now some final comments for the boys. All of you.
I think...
Boys all the way! Well, there you have it from the Bishops schoolboys. Let's cross back over to Warwick and Anton.
38-0 down at the half.
Ball kicked up, almost caught there by Snail, but Linley gets it to De Silva Surfer, running up, but pops it forward there to Orange, it looks like. Sends it to Ibrahim, he's got a lot of space to work with. Diaram, the tall man, pops it to Sali. Makes almost tackle, but still makes it through. Orange there, feeds it to... It's fumbled, but now Leach dives on it. Ibrahim sends it back. Dancing around, really going to some big players.
It's good work there by Orange. SACS showing some good promise here at the start of the second half. Enterprising play. Diaram in the halfback position.
To the Greek merchant Snail, or Hadzi Gregorio, but Ibrahim crashes up.
Great hands in the tackle there. Oh, but it looks like it's been turned over. Bishops with another attacking opportunity here.
A lot of people calling it from the right. There, Linley, the lock. Oh, great run there by Linley. Pushes forward. Great to see him out here, and great to see him get that try.
And Smith adds the extras. Yes, well, fantastic to see Linley there. We've seen his lock partner, Sam Mitchell. He's been all over the show, and now they're both on the score sheet. That's Bishops 45, SACS 0.
Supporters, they're all jumping up and down. A lot of gears there.
And that's really what it's all about, isn't it? It's just so much tradition, so much pride. So wonderful to see, and I think that's, despite the cold here, you still get goosebumps shivering down from that. Fantastic to see at schoolboy rugby as Roush feeds into the lineouts.
Getting some feedback on Twitter. Someone said not too shabby, which is, I think, much better than that. Ibrahim with a great run there. My goodness, he's a big boy as well. Great gap there. The leg to this is a brilliant run. Has he got the legs to go the whole way? Fins, but well tackled there by Jacobs to Williams.
Williams going for the line here. Brilliant run by Ibrahim. SACS with an opportunity to attack. Henning, he's got numbers out wide, feeds it, and it's going to be a try for Rawstorm.
Oh, brilliant play there by SACS. The sidelines go ballistic.
That is the loudest cheer of the day. Brilliant stuff. Ibrahim slicing through from his own line. And great defense there, must be said, from Keenan Jacobs, who took down the big inside center, but a good ball from the restart, from the breakdown, I should say. Against the right-hand touchline here. It's a good strike. He's just pulled it to the left. The score stayed 45 points to 5, but a great comeback from SACS. That's what they wanted to do. You can see when they get the ball that they can play an enterprising brand of rugby.
Looks like there's a player coming on Bishops. Oh, Lindley gets that. Oh, I hate that tap on the shoulder. But a great game by Lindley.
And it is Matt Jordan who's come on to replace him.
Very white scrum cap he's wearing. I don't think that'll look like that for too much longer.
Matt Jordan coincidentally scoring Bishops' first try of the season way back on the 29th of March at the Grey PE Festival against Glenwood in the only match they've lost thus far.
There, the snail feeds it, but the Silver Surfer snaffles it up and crosses over for quite a big dive.
Well, isn't he lucky that the TV cameras are here? A simple little intercept, and well, we spoke about his pace earlier. Another one for Bishops, and up comes the half century.
Well maintained there by SACS. Nice to see that scrum going ahead. Goes out to Dayaram. Unfortunately, doesn't got a hand.
But the Bishops flank is not bound, and Henning's going to run it. Good to see from SACS here.
Love that quick tack. Sent out there, Ibrahim. Can he do some magic? Pops it nicely inside of Sali. Oh, that's why he's got a white t-shirt. No one can touch him. Massive pace crossing down the field. Willie Rondai. Peterson, he'll eventually get straggled.
It's Saad Abrams who gets across there. Great athleticism from the number 8 to make that tackle. SACS, messy ball. It looks like Sam Mitchell might have stolen it at the breakdown. He has good work from the Bishops lock as they bring it wide through Manuel. Smith feeds back inside to Andre Manuel. Andre Manuel, he's sprinting clean through. He's going to get his second. Diararm desperately trying to stop him. Andre Manuel gets try number 12. Bishops 78, SACS 5.
Diaram, definitely quite a gas player.
Well, it is very promising there from SACS. A good break from Lakanda Salis. He's been promising every time he's had ball in hand, but unfortunately, they just couldn't secure the ball. It went wide, and well, Andre Manuel with a little loop around and way too much gas. Just Smith right in front of us here in the commentary box. Good strike.
Oh, how.
And up comes the 80. I've just seen referee Jonathan Kaplan signaling.
That's the game.
Rightfully so. When the scores get to 80, I think the laws are you have to call it. Well, an easy win for Bishops, a convincing win, and well, full credit to Bishops scoring 12 tries to 1, and well, that's all from here. Anton?
I think some brilliant rugby throughout the day. Definitely the conditions didn't affect the way in which the ball was thrown around. Still fairly early on in the season, so I think that both teams will have a lot to take from it.
Okay, well, I'm here with the victorious skipper from Bishops, Gerard Peterson. Gerard, well, what can you say? You haven't beaten them in the last 5 encounters. It must be great to finally get one back.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a game with a lot of passion. It's a very big rivalry between the two schools. But I'm very, very, very proud of the way the boys played in the wet weather today.
Yeah, you say that, and the one thing I was really impressed with was your whole side, 1 to 15. The boys have got great skills, great handling, and you boys played a wonderful running game.
Yeah, I know. I think it's something that we work really hard on. We try to play a particular brand of rugby, and yeah, that involves a certain skill level. So we've been working hard, and it's good to see it come together at the end.
Gut-wrenching loss, I'm sure, for you boys, but the one thing that you've got to stay positive about is I think the way you guys played, you never gave up at the end, and you were always looking to get a score.
Yeah, definitely. The result wasn't what we wanted, of course. And I suppose when we're missing first-time tackles, it's going to cost you in the end. And that's something which we've been working on, and today we just didn't show it out there. But credit to them for not giving up. But like I said, yeah, it wasn't the result we wanted.